Welcome back to Sir Nirnroot's Adventures. I am kind of whispering now because today we're playing the Isle, or the Isles, one of the two, and I spawned as a T-Rex, and essentially the goal of the game is just to eat and get bigger. And it's a game I've been seeing a lot of people play, and I wanted to play it. So, of course you gotta start with a T-Rex. Now, I did a couple test games, and I died. I got eaten. But now, and I almost refunded the game because I couldn't figure it out. But now, we're going to give it another shot here. And we're going to see if we can figure it out and grow big. Let's see. But yeah, I spawned as a T-Rex. I did get almost immediately, not immediately, maybe about 20 minutes after walking around after spawn again, I got attacked by another baby T-Rex. I killed them. I don't think you're supposed to eat your own kind in this game, but they decided to attack me, so I fought back. So hopefully I can get to the next stage here. Pretty darn new to this game, so again, I only had a couple test games, so we're gonna try to get down to that lake over there. Right now it's nighttime, and thankfully the T-Rex has night vision, so I get the benefit from that. But we're gonna try to get some water. I know it's risky because there's like alligator dinosaurs and stuff like that, but we're gonna try anyway. Let's see here. Actually, I want to make sure. Yep. Excellent. Let's get some water. Now, I've seen other people play this game. They somehow have a HUD around the screen. I have no such HUD. So, we're going to be doing this raw. Since we're in the topic of eating meat today. Hopefully this goes well. I would like to at least get to the next stage before I die. Let's see, what do we need? Our food's still pretty good, but we need to start looking for some. We're at 64%. I think that's 64% way to the next stage, not overall growth. I've been told to grow a T-Rex takes a very long time. So, we could be stuck at this stage for quite a while, which means we're quite vulnerable, because from the very little I've seen in this game, I know, at least I've been told, that T-Rex can struggle early game. We're kind of vulnerable, even to other babies, so we gotta be careful. We gotta be careful. We got water. We just need to find some food. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at finding food in this game, and from what I've seen of others, they're also not very good. It can be kind of difficult to find something to even eat. I'm using the smell thing that it gives you your little map, so you can see where all your directions are, and then it can highlight footprints, and it's supposed to highlight like meat or like kills, but it did yesterday, but it hasn't done that for me recently, so I don't know. We're gonna find out, though. I'm just waiting for that moment, though, that I hear the big thump, 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 and something big coming up to eat me, because that's what happened to me yesterday. I logged out, I was nice and safe, and then later on I logged back in to play some more, and I spawned near the lake that I was at, but there was a full-grown T-Rex that almost ate me, but he didn't for some reason. He's definitely chased me, though. And then there was a Spinosaurus. It didn't seem to be bothered by me at all. And there was, I can't remember, it's like another pseudo T-Rex. It's like Carnosaur, something like that. There's another pseudo T-Rex, but all three of them were fully grown. And the pseudo T-Rex decided to chase me around. And eventually it did eat me, although I put up one hell of a fight. Oh, these are not my tracks, I don't think. I don't think. No? There's something this way. The problem with following these footprints is I don't know how big it is. Or should I say, if I can even kill it. I guess we're going to find out together. Find out together. I'd like to find something small. But, hold up. Let's see if we can turn night vision off. Can I see? I can. I can even see better without it off. Now I can see much farther. Oh, oh, I got really dark there for a second. Oh, the darkness seems to like... It doesn't like it when I look down. That's weird. The game is a little buggy. The game's been out for a while, but it still says it's listed in early access. Don't know what that's for. Let's put on night vision again. That fading in and out is giving me a headache already. We'll just wait till sunlight comes up. Keep doing our sniffing. I don't need water though. Though from what I've seen, sticking near water is a really good way to find food. Oh. There's something around here. I don't know the sounds yet of the monsters, or the dinosaurs more precisely. So we could be walking into our death, or something. I hear something calling out. This game is so freaky. You're so vulnerable. It's like playing the fish eating game. I can't remember the name of it, where you eat like little fish and you grow bigger and bigger and bigger. I used to play it all the time as a kid on the 360, but this is like that game, except for more in depth and with dinosaurs. Alright, let's get away from the water's edge here. In case there's something nearby. I don't like that the menu button here is insert. Other people, so what I've seen people play, other people can see it, all their stats when they're in the menu like this. I cannot for some reason. There's something around here, boys. I don't hear any movement. And whatever it is keeps calling. I don't know if that's it. I just don't know how big it is. Oh, I can't see. I can't see Diggly squat. Oh, it needs to be daytime. Yeah, it does. I think we're close to whatever it is. I'm just afraid we're going to find something big and die. That's what I'm afraid of. It's really hard to guess what that could be. What the hell? What is that? Oh man, this is so tense. Just any moment, because our night vision is great when it's up close, but like we can't see very far. So I feel like any moment we could see something huge come at me. And after my experience yesterday, I know that you really can't outrun the big boys. They'll just catch you. And they have way more stamina, it seems like. So. seeing nothing, boys. Let's see. Oh, yeah. We are hungry. We need food. Gotta be something around here. I would like to do a Spinosaurus run. Oh, is that me? Uh-oh. What the hell? That sounded like a T-Rex, because that sounds like one of my calls. Uh-oh. Get ready for an ambush, boys. Oh. Oh. I want to get to the next stage so badly. Oh. Are those my tracks? Did we just go in a big circle? We probably did. Can't see crap, so I have no idea. Oh. Oh. That track thing's not very consistent. I can't see many things. Oh my gosh. So we know there's another T-Rex, which is probably the same player that attacked me earlier. I got lucky and I killed them. But we also were obviously hearing something else calling out. Gosh, it needs to not be nighttime. Okay, let's check this again. We need more water again. Yeah, there needs to be a better way of finding food. And there probably needs to be more food that spawns. Finding food so far, at least from my experience, has been a real pain in the boot. I got lucky and I found a chicken, ate that, and then I found well, I didn't find another dinosaur, another baby T-Rex found me and decided to attack me for some reason. So, I snacked on him. Ooh, very mysterious music. Let's... Settings. Let's turn that off. We don't need that. Alright. Let's see here.
This is a reminder. Stop eating. This is a reminder. Stop eating.
I'll have to ignore my Alexa. She gives me an alarm when I need to stop eating at night. I have a bad habit of eating too late and then regretting it with the good old acid reflux. Okay, there's another lake over here. Let's fuel up on some water. And then maybe see if we see something that is smaller than us. Maybe we'll get lucky. I guess we're just gonna get some more water. We'll say one confusing thing about the game is there's nothing to do after you're full on food. Like, you just kind of have to, like, wait. Which seems kind of rude. Oh! That's something big. What is that? What is that, boys? Holy crap. Okay. We can start to see now. As the light's coming up. Which is both good and bad. It'll let us kind of take a peek. Holy shit. Holy shit. Nope, we're not going that way. We're going this way now. Oh boy. It looked like a T-Rex, but you know it could eat me still. Even though I think there's supposed to be a penalty for eating your own kind. I don't know. I chose to eat the dude that attacked me, but that is a big boy. That is a big boy. Oh, what the hell was that? Okay, they're geysers. Oh man, this is gonna be the worst. Imagine it could probably do some solid damage if I get caught by one. Okay. Let's get some water. Let's get some water. Gosh, dang it, it keeps scaring the shit out of me. We gotta get out. Our water's full. We need food, though. Okay. We're in like a swamp. Kind of. Like a geyser swamp. What is that over there? I think it's just a rock. Actually, let's stick. No, let's not get this on this. Oh, clock. I get scared. That sounded like a raptor call. What the hell is this game's so freaky? What is that? Yeah, that is a raptor call. Yep. I remember that sound from the movies, at least. We need food. So if we see him, we can try to eat him, but if he's fully grown, he's probably going to kick our ass. I really need to be like one size bigger. Oh, there's that big ass T-Rex up there. Big ass T-Rex and oh, it looks like a raptor. Oh, I heard about a thing where you're not supposed to like multi-pack or like group up with people. I wonder if that's what's going on there. If we got some people packing up with each other. Because if it's so, then I'm obviously ultra fucked. No way. I'm questioning whether I could even take on a raptor unless a bigger T-Rex. Oh, I need food though. We're probably gonna get eaten. I might do something stupid. We're at 72%. I don't know if I want to do that stupid thing. I'm thinking about calling over to him. The way they were headed, I might see them come over the crest of that hill. I'm generally going to be sad if they are doing that multi-packing thing. Species aren't supposed to team up, and supposedly people do it online. But it's frowned upon to do that for obvious reasons, because that's not how dinosaurs would operate. I ain't seeing diggly squat, boys. We got a pretty good vantage view sitting right here. There, okay, I did the sniff thing. It's crazy how it highlights the water like that. But okay. Oh, that's weird. It makes the water... This game's a little buggy. Alright, let's try... Let's see what this... Let's see what happens when we do this. I could regret that. There's also no backup option, which is weird. So you can only really just go various degrees of forward. Oh, there they are, there they are. They look to be fighting. Oh, this game's glitching out. This game's glitching out. Look at that up there. Alright, we need to get up. No way that just happened. Oh my gosh! It wasn't even that far of a fall! And I died. That's frustrating. Let's see what herbivores they have. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Yeah, they got some cool ones. I want to do a carnivore though. Can we get closer? Yeah, they get big, but they're not... What was the thing I was thinking of? Is this... Gigantosaurus? Is this a Gigantosaurus? Isn't that supposed to be even bigger than the T-Rex? Oh, but that's juvenile. Okay. I want to be a T-Rex. I can't believe I died. I'm so angry. Okay. Okay, let's try it again. Let's try it again. I think this game's gonna get me addicted just because I'm trying to survive. Alright, let's try to do a cooler T-Rex. You don't really get a lot of options here. I saw other people get way cooler, like, colors and stuff like that, but I don't know how they're doing that. Oh, that looks pretty sick. Do like a little mix. Oh, let's zoom in. That looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna name this and then we're gonna save this. Main 2. I know it's creative. Thank you. Okay, let's try this again. That looks pretty. That's a cool looking T-Rex, guys. That's a cool looking T-Rex. And now we're back to... I got 20%. And I died to fall. Okay. That's a cool looking T-Rex. Okay. Let's see what's around us. This actually looks like the area I was trouncing around. A whole bunch of like little lakes. Let's see what's around here. Give it a gander. I'm not seeing... I was so close, yet so far. That's frustrating. Oh, that's a weird call. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Testing out a lot of the buttons here. Yeah, that one's obviously attack, but... Let's go down. Down by the river. Let's see what's down here. Yeah, I've noticed just finding food in this game is troublesome. Especially because, technically, if you find something, it might be food. But there's a chance it's bigger than you. In which case, you are in trouble. I bet you're probably even in trouble even if it's a herbivore, because they're probably going to try to kill you before you get big. So you're what is that? You're in danger either way. Oh, it's a little raptor. It looks like it. I don't know if that's a player or not. Let's take a quick drink of water. And let's go hunt that thing over there. I've seen people, there's a lot more creatures you can play, but obviously we're not seeing them. Maybe you have to unlock them after some time, or there's a DLC or something. Here's the thing I was hunting. I don't know what we just killed, but it has the same colors as, but baby T-Rexes start off my size, so... I'm not sure, I'm going to guess that that was a velociraptor. Baby raptor. Not seeing nothing. See, now we're at this weird stage where my water and my food is full, but now what do I do? Really, when you think about it, in a situation like this, your best bet would just be to, like, find a rock and sit at it. Not do anything. Oh, yep, I know exactly where. We're near the geysers. Or the geysers, depending on how you like to say it. Cool, so I get to go through this again. Maybe we can find my dead body. Have a snack. By the time we get over to it, we'll probably be hungry. Let's try. I don't like to run like this, because then you use up your stamina, and if I have to run away from something big... Oh, I thought that was a big frickin' dinosaur. Gosh darn it, we need to get out of here. Scaring the bejesus out of me. Oh man. Why? I don't see nothing. Trying to see if we see that other T-Rex. Okay, no, it's just wood. Gosh, this game's got me so paranoid. Nighttime's the worst though, because then we can't see very far. We have enough vision just to see around us, but that's something big. We'll probably doing that cross-packing, that multi-packing thing, which means we're probably in trouble, because that raptor will probably kill us, let's be real, probably kill us. And which would put us Deep doo-doo because we can't run away from that. And we might not even be able to run away from the big T-Rex, but the raptor would easily be able to chase us down. Yeah, my food's starting to get low again. Starting to get low. It's starting to work its way there. Supposedly there's rocks you can eat, but I ain't seeing no rocks to eat. I almost feel like the streamers and I are playing two different versions of the Isle, which could be true. Somehow they have a HUD. And I don't. I had to pull up a whole character menu. Oh! Oh! Well, we're not going that way. Shoot. That puts us in a precarious position. If we go that way, we risk running into the T-Rex and Velociraptor. If we go down... Uh-oh. We run into other things that are not very... probably not baby T-Rex friendly. Oh! Oh, there's something up there. We can't kill that though, because it's bigger than us. Oh man, we are so vulnerable. See, this is why baby T-Rexes need parent T-Rexes to keep them safe. What the hell? What's thunder? Oh! There's a herbivore chasing us. And it's gonna catch us. Nope. Oh, it's running away from a T-Rex. What is that, boys? Is that another T-Rex? That does not look like a T-Rex. It could be. I want to know what that is, though. We're kind of working together here. I bet you, though, if I get too close to him, he'd probably take me as a meal, too. Oh. Oh, there's something over there, too. What the hell is that? Oh, gosh. Head on a swivel, head on a swivel. Oh, I don't like that. What is that? It's coming towards me. That looks like a T-Rex. I don't know if that is a T-Rex, though. That could be like a Gigantosaurus or the other options we saw. And I could be walking into a trap. Or my death. Yeah, he looks to be running. Let's skedaddle. I love how this is my sprint speed. Oh, he looks bloodied. Or is that the... Oh. Oh. Alright. This could be stupid. We're going for it! Oh! Where's that other thing? Oh, it's way up on the mountain. Is that thing still hunting me up there? I can't tell what that is. I'd have to get like right up to it to be like, oh yeah, that's a T-Rex. So many of these dinosaurs or carnivores can kind of look the same. Oh, am I gonna run? Oh, okay. There's a T-Rex over there. What is he doing? And then there's one over there. Oh, he killed and ate something. Honestly, if that thing charges me, it could probably kill me. That thing doesn't look friendly. That doesn't look like a T-Rex. It's time to go. I heard something. I hear so many things moving off in directions I don't like. Alright, we need to get out of here. Oh, our food and our water is getting low. And the sun's getting low. Okay, there's water over here. Let's say fuck these guys. Let's get out of here. I can't take on that that herbivore at this size. I just can't. We need to get water and we need to get bigger. We're at 56. We had made so much progress earlier. We're at 70 something. I think once we get to like a medium size there, get to like a young adult, we'll stand so much better of a chance. Let me make sure we're still. Yeah, we are. We could ease. Oh man, we have like no stamina left. We need to chill. If we get caught right now, we're screwed. We won't be able to run very far. Not that our run is particularly impressive. Definitely some water up here. It's like no chickens or boar or deer. I've seen that in other people's playthroughs, but we ain't seeing shit. My little T-Rex is going hungry. He hungry. He needs food. Oh. Ah, the sun's getting low again. I don't want it. Okay. I don't see any potential rivals. And unfortunately, we just don't know with the gators. From what I've been told online, you just gotta kind of chance it. Oh, I hear them yelling over there. Wonder how that fight's going. Yeah, we need something. The problem is, though, it's like, we're this small, and we're supposed to see stuff that's smaller, but nothing really smaller is around. I know the server admins can change quite a bit, so I'm wondering if they play around with how many, like NPC chickens and deers and things spawn. Thankfully, we're still growing, but we're almost out of food. Push us in the danger zone. For sure. I'm not sure what happens when we run out of hunger, but we could just die. And all this then for naught. See, unless that's a graphical glitch, I see water over there on that mountain. That looks like a graphical glitch. Okay. We really don't need water. Question is, what do we do? What do we do? Let's try to circle back. Maybe if we're lucky, the... I don't know the names of the dinosaurs very well. That herbivore over there, it would be dead. And we can snack on its remains, if we live long enough. I see my hunger icon is yelling at me. Yeah, we might just... I imagine the game's just going to kill me if I go too long here without some sort of substance, but unfortunately the smell thing doesn't really lead you to prey either. It highlights where water's at, which is great, and I was been told it's supposed to highlight where like meat's at, or like decaying meat or something's at, but well, that's just nothing's dead. I ain't seeing shit. Don't know why I bothered calling out. It's probably not a good idea. Oh, did I hear a... No. gotta be a better way to find food, but maybe not. I think I might have taken a wrong turn. Well, sheep. That's a whole lot of nothing. I'm surprised I haven't died yet from hunger. We might just have to get ballsy if we're gonna die anyway. Let's see how far we progressed. To 60%. Still quite a ways to go. And we're dead. Are we? Oh no, that was just day turning to night. I thought that was like it tried to tell me that it was lights out. Oh man, we cannot see far. Which means there's a solid chance that we walk right up onto the guy that's just gonna eat us. Ooh, we can see if I stand right here next to the graphical glitch with the sunlight. Oh. Okay, okay. Oh. That's terrifying. Do I need water? No. Not really. Yeah. I think we're gonna be a T-Rex that dies of starvation. Gosh, we're right back to the terrifying crap. Oh my gosh. Yep, we're taking damage now from hunger. Yepperoni. We're going down. And I'm yelling timber. No idea. Out of desperation. See if somebody calls back. Oh. I just can't find any prey. Oh, yeah, we're dead. We're so dead. I'm not sure how you're supposed to do it. I didn't get really any tutorial getting into the game here, so not sure if there is one, but no idea if there's a very obvious mechanic that I'm missing. Gonna keep trouncing around, baby Rex. Baby Rex. That sounded far away. That that's where we just came from. Don't really feel like going there. Oh, they keep scaring the shit out of me. Oh, we sound like we're near the thing earlier that was calling out. Fuck it, let's go towards it. Let's just figure out what it is. It'll kill us, but let's figure out what it is. Sounds like it came from over here. I hear something running. Let's see if we can catch it. We're gonna die anyway. Oh my gosh, it's way faster than us. It just needs to tap us like once and we're dead. Get back here. We're not catching this thing. We're gonna drop dead of starvation before we can get to it. Get back here. He could be multi-packing and just leading us into a T-Rex. For all I know. Or some other massive carnivore. Where the hell did that guy go? Oh, yeah, I can find the tracks. Yep, I hear it just taking off again. And I hear another one too. Plus, we haven't taken damage in a while, so I think any second we're gonna drop dead. Any second. Yeah, there's no way we're catching that thing. Now I see why the other big T-Rexes were, I guess, not engaging it. They probably couldn't frickin' catch the thing. Uh-oh. Its tracks went cold. Oh, we're still going the right direction, apparently. I don't know if this is a player. If they are, they're really fucking with me. There he is. Gosh, our stamina just takes forever. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think we're walking into another carnivore here. We're probably gonna get eaten. Come here! We got one bite, we got one! We got one bite. A single bite. I don't have any stamina. Oh, come on. It'd be so cool to kill him and then make this a clutch save. We gotta save our stamina until we get right up to him, boys. There he is, there he is, there he is. he fall down the cliff? No, he's right there. He's right there. Ah! What stamina? Ah! I hate that you don't have a backup button. It's the worst. It's like a T-Rex can't figure out how to go backwards. How many bites does this thing take? We got him! Oh my gosh, clutch save! Holy cannoli! Holy cannoli! I thought our run was gonna have to end there. Oh man. What a clinch. I think that was AI. I think if that was the player, they would have charged us. Eat up, my little friend. Okay, okay. Let's make sure we're full on food. We are full on food. Okay, we're 100%. Let's see where potential avenues of water are at. For some reason, his sniff thing takes a lot longer if he's standing still. Let's get some water, and then there's a lay down function that you can do to heal. We're gonna do that. While my dinosaur drinks, I'm gonna take a swig of the kickstart too. Cracked another one tonight. Okay. Let's get some water. Our big guy's probably thirsty. Okay, let's see how we're looking. Water 100%, food 100%. Let's go back up the hill. Let's see if we can find the corpse again. It's probably a bad idea to lay next to it if there is like a blood scent feature, which there's supposed to be. But let's see if we can find it again and just chill out next to it. And then we'll try to heal. Oh, we ate it all. Okay. Oh, it does pop up on the thing. Yeah, let's try to get away from this. If there's another carnivore around here, I don't really feel like waltzing into them. Alright, before we get ourselves in trouble, let's lay down. So supposedly this is the healing function. Though it's supposedly, from what I've seen, it takes quite a while. Probably a little too long. But I guess this game kind of makes players have to take their time. That's why there's so much risk in growing a dinosaur. Because if you die, you just kind of lose it all. Kind of like a Dark Souls dinosaur game. I know people love making those comparisons, Dark Souls comparisons. So in this case, it's kind of the same, except for there's no way to even like save your level ups. Like when you die, it's over. You're back to scratch. Made some ginger tea, and the smell is very strong, but the taste is actually quite mellow. Quite mellow. I quite enjoy it. It tastes healthy. You know how you kind of drink something, you're like, oh, that kind of tastes healthy. Well, this kind of tastes healthy. Kind of tastes healthy. Let's see what we got. Yep, health report hurt. Mating status. Acid age, we're juvenile. Wait speed. We'll obviously have to get looking for food because by the time you just saw how long it took me to get that last kill. And it took me a ton of bites too. I feel like if that thing actually fought back, we'd be super dead. Um, I really want to get to this stage. I feel like we'll be able to really defend ourselves at this stage, and then obviously once you get to full grown, I've been told that T-Rexes are pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. Just past midnight, so in the game. Oh, well, supposedly there's like mutations and like upgrades you can do, but I don't know how people are getting to that. The other people, from what I've seen when they're playing this game, they don't have this menu. They don't have this menu. Oop, we did heal up a little bit there. Just gotta sit and chill. Sit and chill. Gosh, it's the worst not being able to see. Yeah, night vision's even worse, or without it. We just can't see very far with it. So I feel like we could quite easily walk up onto a big guy and then have to run for our lives and probably not survive. Once we get back to a healthy status, we'll take off. But that was a clutch, man. That was a clutch. We just managed to get that kill in. I bet you just like a little bit more damage, maybe one more like ouchie mechanic, one more like damage input from not eating, we'd probably be dead. We'd probably be toast. Yeah, imagine our T-Rex is probably tired AF. All right, we're getting back to healthy. It says healthy, but we have blood. Um, I don't know. That's stamina. What's that? Let's see what's around us. That kill is still being highlighted. I think we can go take another bite. Let's see. Maybe if we're lucky, we can take another bite. Yep. Alright, that was 100%. Let's leave this area. Yeah, I like that. We got the top off. Top off. Let's skedaddle. So, we can sit back next to our bush here again. Chill for a little while longer. Get the remaining red marks off my screen. This is the weird part. It's like between eating, you just basically have to kind of survive. And it's like, well, I got it. I can still see the red marks, which is weird, but they're just really faint. But you basically just kind of have to survive, which is kind of weird because there's nothing to like do in the meantime. It's like, what am I supposed to do? I am not entertained. I can try to figure out this menu more. Yeah, I want to get to this size so bad. I want to see what the T-Rex. I want to see what a full-fledged T-Rex in my color variation looks like. He never started off this small, so I don't know why it's bothered showing. Oh, that's probably supposedly you can make nests, and that's how you can get like friends to respawn on you and stuff like that. And I imagine maybe how you can get yourself to respawn is through that nest. So I imagine you'd probably start off like that if you do. Who knows? We hit 70%. So we're back to where we were before we fell to our death. And I don't see the blood markers anymore. So, I guess we're on our hunt for the next meal? We heard another dude call like that one over here. The problem is we're in that same territory where those other two guys were. And okay, it's getting a little lighter out. But until we can see, and I can see if they're gonna ambush me at any moment. Oh, this game's lighting is really weird. Because now we're right back to can't see dick. Gosh, my guy's own noises make it sound like something else is near. See, we can see really good right here, but like turn the wrong direction or something, and then all of a sudden the game's like, nope. Yeah, just like that. It's like, oh, nope, you no longer get to see. It's like, oh, cool. Yep, see? Nope. No longer get to see. If we only look this direction right here. There's like a beacon up there. That'd be kind of cool to get to that. Go check it out. Let's do it. I want to see what's over there. Supposedly, the game's been in early access for a long time. At least from what I've seen, it looks like it's in early access for a long, long time. Which doesn't necessarily inspire hope for it, but I guess it was only 20 bucks. Only. I'm gonna try to run over to that light post or whatever's over there. That lighthouse, that beacon, the Gondor, the beacons of Gondor. I want to see what it is. But yeah, supposedly they're gonna add humans into it, and like the humans can like hunt the monsters. Humans can hunt the dinosaurs, and dinosaurs can kind of hunt the humans. And supposedly this was like the story behind this particular game. Like this is like a Jurassic Park scenario. Don't know any of the lore on it. But that's what at least I was able to scoop up. Let's take a look at it. I'm actually quite thirsty. Let's get some water before we head on our journey. Let's get some water. I really, really want to get to that next size. Especially with this color scheme. This is a cool color scheme for a T-Rex. Makes me want to get another T-Rex model for 40k and work it into one of my models. Let's get some water. Let's skedoodle. Can I, like, CC now? Is darkness gonna go away anytime soon? I wonder what other players do if they're still... Oh! I keep sniffing like it's gonna help me find prey or help me find bad guys, but we both know that that ain't gonna happen. Okay, that kind of helps me retrace my steps a little bit. Where's the beacon? I think it's right over here. Shoot. We lost sight of the beacon. There it is. It's actually kind of nice. It gives me a direction of where the heck we're going. Oh, come on. I wonder. Let's see if we can change the, Nope. I was hoping to kind of cheat a little bit there. See if we can make things brighter. I think we're still walking towards the beacon. I'm just gonna have to take a leap of faith. Keep things going. Baby T-Rex. Oh, can you glitch there for a second? Let me make sure we're still recording here. There we are, there we are. Excellent. How close are we? We're at 73%. We've still so much farther to go. Okay, I'm going to end the video here and restart it just in case so I don't lose foot. Back. Okay. The video saved. I still haven't edited together my last video, so there's a chance I could lose at any moment. One of these videos I'm recording, I could lose it all. Or not lose it all, but lose at least whatever footage was in that last recording. I think I got turned around. I should not be encountering a hill. Oh, we're still somewhat going the right direction. Let's get off the hill. I died by fall damage and I don't feel like sliding to my death. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this game's definitely got some bugs to it still. I wonder how big the development crew is. I wonder if this is more like an indie game. That's why it's been in early access for so long. Oh, oh, oh. See, we can see awesome, like, right here, if I don't move the screen. I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see nothing. Nothing yet. Yeah, it just gets dark, and then we had to go to night vision. Alright, how are we looking? Food and 68%. Okay. It's slowly ticking down. Actually, what's the time? 5? Okay, so we should be going to day soon. Which will really help progress. At least be safer. Progress. Oh, I don't like that. Can we see? There's something around here. It sounded like it came from my left. I could be so sad if I lose this T-Rex. After all we've been through. He sounds very angry. Let's not do any kind of calling to alert him to our presence. Oh. Where is that thing? Ah, it's still doing that. Oh, there's prey. There's probably what those guys are chasing. But until I can see, I can't see where we are in relation to them, which then puts us in trouble. Oh, thank gosh. Okay. Okay. Now we're definitely getting light. We're definitely getting light. And we kind of blend in with these birch trees. Always liked these trees. They always look cool. We got a T-Rex, a birch T-Rex. It's actually low-key kind of helps. We're white and black, and so are the trees, so it's like... I want to go hunt that thing, but the problem is the forest is so close. Yeah, and there's other... I keep wanting to say monsters. There's other dinosaurs around here. And until I get to at least one size bigger, I do not have any faith in our ability to defend ourselves. Ooh, I don't like how that looks on my screen. I guess we'll avoid sniffing. Ooh, we might have got turned around in the night. At the very least, we can get some water. Yeah, we'll avoid water sound effects are cutting in and out. Oh, I know where this is at. Remember we saw those two other T-Rex looking things up the water there. And we're downstream from where we died. And so that herbivore is probably up there. Oh, no, we killed that one up there. We managed to chase it down. So there's probably another one up there somewhere. But the big guy's probably up there still. Probably. Well, we might encounter a really big... That's probably what we're seeing when we're sniffing, is this massive lake sitting here. But we gotta kind of avoid sniffing so we don't get the weird massive overlay. %. 24 more %. I want to get to the next size. Want to at least see what I look like. I ain't seen nothing. You guys see anything? Any food? We're not crazy low. We're definitely not in the danger zone yet. Getting that good stretch. But every moment we waste. Where the hell is our beacon of Gondor? Is it on that mountain? Okay, I'm gonna sniff. Let's see what this tells us. Yep. It glitches out like crazy. The water's not even right here. It's like showing it right next to, like we're on top of it. I ain't seeing nothing. I need more like chickens, and there's supposed to be boars and deers and all sorts of things that you can hunt. But we ain't seeing squat. Let's at least check. Let's see if this is freshwater or salt. Fresh. I gotta scratch my arm here. Hold up. There we go. I'm not seeing any movement. Gosh, our T-Rex looks so cool. I might have to make a Warhammer T-Rex look like this. Get one and paint one up. A birch-colored theme T-Rex. That's pretty sweet. Can't imagine what this thing would look like full grown. Sick. Oh, that's right. We should stick away from the water. I haven't seen one of the alligators. I haven't seen a lot of the things I've seen online. I really wonder if I'm playing like a different version or something. It's supposed to be like alligators and even flying dinosaurs. It's gonna be hilarious if I have like an older version of the game. Genuinely, it will be hilarious if I'm playing like an older version. And maybe that's why the release date was so long ago, it's because I'm playing an old ass version. Oh, I shouldn't have sniffed. Okay, we're good. I filled it back. Like, it probably would be cheating to have, like, the herbivores or just prey in general highlighted when you sniff, but at least make the NPC prey get highlighted. Because obviously they're NPCs or AI, it doesn't matter if they get massacred. But okay, there's more water over here. I have no idea where we're at. I wanted to go see what that lighthouse was, but I don't know where it's at anymore. And where we are in proportion to where we were before. The nighttime is really what threw me off. We could have, by now we could have blown past it. Not seeing any movement yet. Oh, my finger's getting tired just sitting there holding it. Ooh. There's a human structure. That looks cool. Little dam. Go take a gander. Oh, look at that big guy. It's the adult version of the thing that we ate. Definitely not going to be able to kill that. Probably should get this close to the water just in case there are the gator things and maybe I just don't have them unlocked or something. Or maybe the admins of the servers get to choose what kind of creatures. Oh, it was gonna allow me to eat that for a second. Maybe the admins of the server get to choose what kind of monsters. I keep doing it. I told you what kind of dinosaurs spawn in. It'd be cool, I think, if they made it so that there were actually a lot of NPC dinosaurs. That way your player interactions were kind of like extraction shooter style, where you never knew when you could like run into a player. And they could have that difficulty spike that gets you off guard. But then it would be cool to see, you know, herds of the herbivores, and then maybe see some carnivores. Like the occasional carnivore, you wouldn't want too many. The occasional carnivore trouncing around, maybe at a random size and a random type. Or you could do it, you know, because in Jurassic Park they tried to like refer to like the inside of the island had the much bigger dinosaurs. So maybe they could also do it so the NPC dinosaurs only spawned in certain areas, like Tyrannosaurus Rexes would only spawn maybe in this, you know, like this aura area or something like that. That could be cool. Oh, right there, boys. Prey. Perfect. 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 Let's see where we at before we die. 80%. And we got plenty food to hunt this dude down. We just gotta hold off on running until we get closer. And before we gave him the courtesy of roaring at him, let's not do that this time. Oh yeah, he sees us. He sees us. We're going for it though. Come back here. I need food, and you're on the list. Come back here. I don't know if we're faster than this guy or not, but he's gonna sit there for me. This is definitely an NPC. A player would be hauling ass right now, or they'd be fighting back. Come here. Yeah, boy. Excellent. Yeah, definitely NPC. Definitely AI. I don't know why I keep seeing NPC like this is like some role-playing game. This is definitely AI. Let's top off. Alright, let's see where we're at food-wise. 83%. Ooh, you don't need to see that. Let's see where our recording's still going. Alright, let's eat. Excellent. 92%. We need to eat more. Man was hungry. Oh, it stopped us. Which probably means, yep, we're at 100%. Let's go get some water. Okay, remember, mossy rock, tree. Got it. Definitely won't get lost. If we head down relatively straight and then shoot back up relatively straight, we should be good. But I want to farm this food, so to speak. I want to eat as much as possible. Actually, I want to eat it gone. That way we can kind of sit here, grow bigger, wait, and then eat and go. Eat and scoot. Once it's gone, then we'll move on to search for the next thing, because that'll take us forever. Ah, dude, T-Rexes, man, they're like my favorite. Even though I think that it's kind of proven that T-Rexes, I think we're supposed to be like super feathery and stuff like that. They're not supposed to be like how we imagined, but I still think how we have it set up right now looks pretty sick to me. Maybe we get one of these when we go up. Man, we get a lot bigger once we grow. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? 82%. Is that big guy still over there? Nope. You know, if there's no, if they don't have the gators in this server, then that water would actually be an excellent place to go swimming. If we need to run away from something. Let's chill on the beach here. One thing I don't like about the sitting down feature is that you can't, I'm hitting the WASD, you can't automatically get up and run. You have to hit the lay down button, which is H, to lay down, but then you also have to hit it again to get back up. Otherwise your guy will not move. His butt is glued. Oh, that's a velociraptor. I don't like that. Oh, we walked away from our food. Alright, let's sniff around. Let's see if we can find it. He takes so long to do the, it's cool, but he takes a long time to do the... Whoa. the sniffing animation. What is that? Oh, they're hunting the big guy over there. You see that? That's cool. Let's check. I also don't like what I have to click. I have to click insert to see this darn menu. Why is it not a button that's closer? I might have to tweak the controls. I kind of want to see what's going on, and I lost track of our food. Yep. Plus, if something dies over here, we'll just eat it. Whoa. If it's just one Velociraptor, you think, like, baby T... Like, we're pretty good size. I feel like we're the size of a Velociraptor. But... Whoa, that's something bigger than a Velociraptor. Oh, it's the pair! The pair that we saw at that riverside before I jumped off a cliff and died. Oh, what's going on? Kind of want to watch it. Let's go see. The things get desperate. Well, jump in the water and hope that it saves me. It could also spell my doom, but... Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, getting to that tower can be, or that dome over there could be sick. Oh, they killed him. Oh, a Carnosaur went down. Oh, that player's probably angry. They just lost something sick. Oh. Okay, sorry. I keep like, I don't want to get ambushed while we're sitting here. Lay down, not move. Our excellently colored camouflage will hide us into this brown dirt. Oh, he's getting out of there. He's getting out of there. Let's get out of here as well. Because if he's coming over towards us, I don't want anything to do with this. Oh, but they're probably eating their friend. Yep, that's the eating animation. They're eating their friend. And I don't want anything to do with that herbivore. He's way bigger than us. Way bigger. I feel like that is a player. It's like, how would he know to go up there and just watch what they're doing? Let's try to find our food. Let's peel away into the forest here. I don't want those big guys thinking to go after the tiny Rex. Because if they are multi-packing, I'm toast. I'm probably toast either way. Not until we get to the next size. Alright. So, I'm looking for a rock and a tree. Yep. Rock and a tree. That's what we're looking for. It was next to a rock and a tree. No, the rock was more in the open. Aha! Excellent. We got completely lucky there, if I do say so. Only 84%. I feel like that's kind of pathetic. Uh-oh. Did we eat it all? No, we can eat it. Snap that little man. We gotta top off on that fuel. And when I see people play this, there's like an overeating mechanic. But yeah, my guy stops when he hits 100%. Look at that. Yeah, he stopped. So there's no overeating. Let's go get some water. We have 15% more to go. The closer I get to that that next stage, the more nervous I get. I feel like if we can hit that next stage, we can kind of keep ourselves safe, so long as we don't get grouped up on. This game's weirdly fun. There's not like a ton to do, but it's kind of fun. Just the sheer like will to want to survive and to get a cool dinosaur. I don't see them. Which means they're probably on our side of the lake, right? Gosh, I hate that there's no backup. Like, this is literally me pushing backwards. There's nothing. You have to spin for everything. 85%. Is there anything we can do to speed that up? We just gotta sit here. I want to get closer, but I know if we do, I'm probably gonna get ganged up by it, because those are not T-Rexes. I don't know what they are, but they're not T-Rexes. And if they're multi-packing, then we're super doomed, because then I can't outrun anything. Not saying that I really could anyway. You see my run speed, it's pretty abysmal. Is there anything else? Oh, I stepped in the water, it scared the shit out of me. Gosh, this game, I feel like I'm walking through Jurassic Park. I'm so nervous. It's just out of like a bush. We're gonna see a doop 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 doop, and I'm gonna scream, have enough time to scream, and then subsequently get eaten. Actually, let's not use the smell. Because it's gonna highlight way too much water in that with that graphical glitch. It just looks ugly. Oh, they're still over there. They're healing. Okay, so we were just too far away. We couldn't see them. And it looks like that big guy buggered off. I think if they try to cross the bridge, we'll turn around and haul ass. I really want to get to that dome in the distance there, though. That'd be cool. A lot cooler than the lighthouse that we lost track of. Which is probably over towards that big mountain. But I don't feel like falling to my death again. So we'll sit and chill, sit and chill. I want to see where these guys go. If they go away, theoretically, we might be able to get a free meal. Or if they cross the bridge to pursue their prey, we're not going to have... Welcome back to another episode of Sir Nirnroot's Adventures in the Isles. Now, you might be wondering, why does this look different? Well, two things. One, I figured out that I was playing on the wrong version of the game. I was playing on kind of the OG version, and there's a new beta version that everybody's playing. And that was the one I was getting confused with on why they had certain things and I didn't. So that explains that. Second thing, when I went back to the OG version, unfortunately, my rec save was gone. So the server must have been offline or whatever, but I couldn't get my recs back. So we lost our recs just before we possibly became fully grown. Or at least the adult size. So I started up another version, or another game here, on the newest version, and we're going to play that for a while. So it's kind of be an abrupt change, I understand. We're starting over at 1, so I do apologize, but I can't really do anything. I tried to get the other rec save back, and I just couldn't. So we're starting over as a Carnotaur, or Carnotaurus? Carnosaur. I'm just going to refer to it as Carnosaur. That's what we're starting over as. We're kind of like a smaller version of a T-Rex. I would do another T-Rex, but they take forever to grow. Like, forever. the OG version had us growing way faster than what T-Rexes grow in the current beta version that I'm playing. So I didn't actually think that would be the most interesting thing for you guys, just because we essentially would start and stop, looking like we made no progress. Um, so that would be quite long. At least the Carnosaur does grow quite a bit faster, and I've done quite a few, not quite a few. I've done a couple successful runs now, including on this dinosaur. So we're gonna try it again here on the new beta version and see if I can grow another one. It's quickly becoming one of my more favorite dinosaurs, so I'm excited to see if I can grow them to full again. See if we can get another kind of prime dinosaur, which is kind of the biggest variant of the dinosaur you can get. Essentially, it's just a fully grown dinosaur. I think they plan to implement a prime kind of like actual like category for dinosaurs, but they haven't yet. So, to my understanding, if a dinosaur is prime, it's just because it's, or at least it's, if a dinosaur is fully grown and at full health, then it's just considered prime by the community. I could be wrong on that, but I'm still doing research on the game. So we'll keep pushing here. We're currently looking for some meat. Looks like our dinosaur started off not at full hunger, so we gotta go find some food. Go find some food. I see the game glitches every once in a while. It's probably a connection problem, so we're just gonna have to bear with it. None of the, oh my gosh, that was pretty bad. None of these servers had particularly low ping, so this is probably going to be atrocious. Unfortunately, I don't know what's going on. This game has notorious server problems, so we're just gonna have to kind of go with it. Might not be the most polished content you've seen out there, but it will be something. We'll get it going here. I also want to do a herbivore run, probably like a Triceratops or something cool. I like this dinosaur because there was an old 2000s movie called Dinosaurs, where the main antagonists were these two carnosaurs chasing all the herbivores, all the main characters. And we're playing as one of those bad boys, so it's kind of cool. I'm smelling shit. Gotta find something. I've seen that supposedly there's humans that you can play on the game, but I haven't seen any humans, and I haven't had the ability to play as them, so maybe it might be on one of the other versions of the game, because there's even more. Oh gosh, the glitching's horrible. There might be even more things that you can play as on other versions of the game. It would be cool to play as a human, or to have humans on the map. I think it'd be cool to play as a human, actually. Just run for your life. There's got to be an objective, though, I would imagine. It'd probably to get off the island. Maybe you spawn at like one end of the island, and you had to find a series of like maybe keys or codes or something, and you need to ooh, let's get that. And then you need to you know, get to like a boat, or you got to use those keys or codes to open like some doors to unlock like a base, so you can get to a boat and sail out of there. Or maybe you kind of do that thing, but you kind of do it. Is it Dead by Daylight, the horror game that people have to do it, where you have to like collect a bunch of things to unlock the door? You could kind of do the same thing with this. Maybe make the players go run, grab a code, grab a gas can, and all these things are kind of scattered around the island. They have to find it, and then you can kind of do like an escape. Oh, I heard something roar. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. I would totally do that because that'd be terrifying. Because then we'd have no ways of really defending ourselves. We'd just be running for our lives, which would be hilarious. So stealth would be actually our really only way to survive when you think about it. Because you're not going to outrun a dinosaur. So, and even particularly trolly herbivore could probably just kill you. Looks like a nice graphical glitch there for you. On one of my other runs, I did find a base, a human base, and I actually made it my home because I was able to go into the building. And props to the developers, they actually fully developed the inside of the buildings, so you can go room to room to room to room. Probably, obviously, for future use for the humans, but you can go room to room to room. And I found it was actually quite smart to. I hate this lag. Quite smart to, if you ever got hurt, or if you're just kind of waiting to grow, or anything like that, you could go into one of those buildings and just kind of lay down in one of the rooms, and no dinosaurs would check. Oh yeah, I already cracked the kickstart, so don't worry. Oh, I've been dying to have one. I wanted to have one yesterday, but it just didn't kind of work out. Between other drinks and getting too late, I was like, nah. But yeah, so if we can find a human base and make it our home, I think that would be prime. Because then if we get hurt, we can simply run into one of the rooms, and very large dinosaurs just simply wouldn't be able to follow us. And then any smaller dinosaurs that could follow us, as long as we break line of sight, they might not figure out where we went. You know, they might think we ran off into the forest rather than ran into one of the buildings and just kind of hid. Now, if we're bleeding, then they can just follow us. But hopefully we wouldn't be bleeding. But yeah, it turned out to be a great plan. I managed to find once I outgrew this like little building that I sat in, I managed to find a warehouse that was still on that same base. So I went into a warehouse, and then I found another building that could fit my fully grown Carnosaur, and I started hiding in that one because the warehouse would be really easy for like a T-Rex or something to go in and snatch me. Even though we are going to get pretty big, we're not the size of a T-Rex. The T-Rex is going to win. So, oh, I think that's just me moving. Thought I heard some movement. Actually, let's not go that way. That kind of takes us back to where we were going, or where we came from. Yeah, so the smaller building that I ended up hiding in was quite nice because it was dark, so you can't really see my Carnosaur. And I was able to just kind of sit there and wait. Because after a while, you know, sometimes this game. Well, I think one of the downsides I found is that this is kind of one of those things where once you get full food and water, so there's not really a reason to go around and explore. You just kind of put yourself at risk. So I kind of just made the base my home, and then I would only venture out to go get food and water, and then I would come back. It was just too risky otherwise. You know, you're just kind of playing with fire. Now that my Carnosaur is like, oh man, I think he's like above 90% on my other save. It would have to be another like fully grown dinosaur to scare me, or maybe a pack of something. You know, if we come across a pack of raptors, that's not going to be great for me, especially because I'm by myself. So I could easily die there, but you know, I'm not going to die to something random or half grown. Unless I really misplay the combat, which is possible. This isn't necessarily a game that you get a ton of combat experience. So, you just don't really find players that frequently. Where the heck is some food? A boar, a herbivore, a small one. Oh, this is a long ass this fence. Here we go. Definitely a solid looking fence. I've seen some other dinosaur games out there that people have started to play. I might go play those too, see if they're maybe more refined. And maybe they have better servers and stuff like that. So eventually our Isles journey could come to an end if I find a better dinosaur game. I've heard a couple recommendations, so I'll go take a look at those and see if they're anything particularly spicy. It'd be cool to have, I don't know, more customization on your dinosaur. I realize it's not really like crazy realistic to have a whole bunch of different colors, but it'd still be cool to have more options. Maybe slightly different aesthetics or even skins or stuff like that you could get. That could be cool. There's one that you can get in this game, which is Cannibal. So if I find somebody of my own kind and eat them, and then I do the mutation, we could get a we could get the cannibal skin, which is essentially like an albino skin. Your dinosaur turns all white. 28%. That's pretty good. On one of my T-Rex runs, I've been playing for many hours, and I'm only at like, I don't know, 28, 29%. The T-Rex takes forever to grow. Part of the reason why I didn't choose it again is just it's just taking too dang long. And I would have continued my T-Rex run on the OG version of the game until I died or was fully grown, but I couldn't find it again. So, at least this game does you a boon where if you click on a server, it will show you if you have a dinosaur saved in that server, because the saves are attached to the server. Versus the old game, it doesn't. You click on a server, you have no idea if that server is one that you have a dinosaur in or not. So, and you don't have a way to favorite the servers either. So, now busting through this would be nuts, even for like a T-Rex or something. Like those steel cables and thick ass concrete. Like, for being realistic here, I don't think any dinosaur is cutting through that. No. I doubt it. Climb over it? Absolutely. Go around it? Oh, for sure. But just like bulldoze through it? Nah. We are low on food, gentlemen. And the problem is I'm not smelling nothing. Nor am I hearing nothing. Here's a little human base. What's in here? Theoretically, this would be a good place to, like, lay down. Like, look at this. Like, another dinosaur could run past and they'd have no idea we were laying down right here. They could even go inside and they probably wouldn't see us. That's pretty cool. Not the worst hiding spot. Not the worst at all. And we're in shade, which would be an extra boon to us. We'll know I am starting to really grow once you see some yellow come through on my back. Once we start seeing the yellow come through, you'll know I'm starting to grow into adulthood a little bit at least. Right now we don't have any, so. Keep it rolling. Ooh, Just what we were looking for. A human base. Oh. I heard something. Yeah, something's out there. It's making a call. It sounds like a baby raptor almost. Yeah, there's plenty of places to hide here. It's so big that it's a bit obvious that a player could hide in here. Like this. This would be a kind of a sick spot. Just like lay down like right here. Oh man, we need some food. Oh, I heard some sort of roar way off in the distance. I think this base is a lot bigger than the other one I was chilling at. I think this base would get a lot more foot traffic than my other base. But there's so many buildings to hide in. I think it'd be pretty easy to lose, especially something big. Oh man, this game isn't having issues loading. Ooh. Stay. Yeah, the game's definitely got some rough patches. I tried playing as the saltwater croc, but I kept getting eaten, typically by other crocs. And then I even had a mix pack issue where a saltwater croc player pretended to be friendly and then kind of baited me out to go eat something, and then I got ran over by a herbivore. So it's like, ooh. I think he either used me as bait to try to get to the bigger herbivores, which is probably uh, possibly what he did, or he was mix packing with them. I'm going to go with probably the first option, actually, now that I think about it. He's probably just baiting the other herbivores to come close, and then he was probably going to sneak up and slam into those herbivores as they killed me. But I instantly died because I was a baby saltwater croc, so it only took one strike from that. What kind of looked like a fully grown herbivore of some kind. I have no idea what its name was, but it killed me instantly. Oh, another really good hiding spot. Holy cow. Even if you were bigger. Because then you could just take off this way. Or this way. That's a good spot. It's a good spot. Again, as long as you weren't bleeding. I guess they could follow your footprints. They could do that. They could do that. But I'm actually going to try to stay close to this base. This port. By the looks of it. And then we're going to try to use it as our safety net. Can I drink this? This is salt water. I shouldn't be able to drink this, but... yeah, it's making me lose thirst. We need food, bad boys. This is just like our first episode. I might die of hunger. It's crazy that just nothing is in the area. No chickens. No boar. No deer. Oh, another. Gosh. I might have to do another save eventually if I can find a server with better ping. But all of the servers I looked at just had crazy high ping. Well, good thing we're fast. Oh, we're starting to take damage. We might die from hunger. Oh boy. There's gotta be something. Okay, we'll go down here and check out the beach, and then if not, we'll go back up that way. Oh, oh, that was like a T-Rex roar. Yep, there's another one. Unfortunately, we're actually going to kind of run towards it. Because there might be leftovers. Something might be dead. Yeah, like, look at this. Like, what fucking dinosaur you think is going to bulge? You know how heavy those doors would be? Like, I get it. Dinosaurs are very heavy. But that is, like, thick steel or iron. Like, that would be... There's nothing going through that. If that door's open, it's because some idiot left it open. Which is definitely possible. You ever watch Jurassic Park? And half the problems there are just made because the idiots aren't thinking clearly. Which in some cases you gotta forgive them, right? You're panicking. You're on an island full of dinosaurs. That would be incredibly scary. Uh, just pretty much any dinosaur finds you, um, any carnivore that finds you, you know, you're kind of just toast. I genuinely think we might die here. This is going to be like our T-Rex run. We have to find something. Anything. Uh, I need food. Gosh. Sorry about the lag, guys. It's annoying me too. I don't really have a choice though. I've been wanting to do this recording for quite a few days now, and I haven't had the time. So, and of course, when I log on to do the recording, all the server connection ping sucks. So we're just kind of SOL, and we just gotta kind of hope it improves. It is a US server, so you would think it would be able to improve a little bit, but yeah. We generally might get KO'd here. I'm not sure what to do. I am burning through stamina in the hopes of hearing or finding something. That's one thing I don't necessarily care about this game is I think sometimes food is a little too sparse. Like, there's just no AI. And there's not even players that I could have tried. Like, there's just nothing. Alright, big open grass, big open grass. That should be a boon to us. Oh. Yeah, we'll get some water there, but it's really not my concern at the moment. It's not what's about to KO me. Come on. Chicken, a deer, a boar. Even though there's a good chance we could die to either the deer or the boar. No, I definitely do not want a gastrolith. That'll make me hungrier quicker. We could probably swim across without issues. But it'd be cool to get down there. I don't think we're going to have a choice. We got to keep going. So we could just die to a croc here if there's a player in here. In which case it'll probably scare the bejesus out of me. Here we go. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Okay. I'm still likely to die from hunger any moment now. And we are also running out of stam. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Yeah, we are like, oh man, we are about to be KO'd. Hopefully we spawn in a better location then, because there's just nothing for us to eat. Which is probably one of the complaints I have about playing, really just about food in general in this game, herbivore or carnivore. Sometimes there's just nothing spawns, and you're SOL. I'm sure maybe more experienced players know, like, places to go. I don't. So we are more or less running around. Hoping to get lucky. We're almost out of stam. Yeah. I was hoping to see if I could do the mutation to slow hunger. But since we're already taking damage, that probably wouldn't help us. Come on. Nothing. And we're dead. Oh my gosh. That was frustrating, boys. That was a waste of time. We died. Alright, let's do another carnivore. First, let's make sure. Yep. Let's do another carnivore. Ah! That was frustrating. So that's what we chose, and this is what we're going to look like fully grown. So once we start to see the yellow come through. Attempt number 2. Thankfully, we didn't really get that far. We covered a lot of distance, but it obviously didn't do diddly squat for us. So, let's see here. Now we start off with full hunger. So already we have an advantage over what we did last time. Because I think that one we spawned in with a little over half. Did we spawn in the exact same spot? I hope not. But that... And this all looks pretty familiar to me. No more sightseeing, though. We gotta go. We gotta keep an eye out for any movement. No. I think this is a different area. In fact, that actually looks like the area that I kept spawning as a saltwater croc and kept getting eaten by other crocs. Oh, that's a fall. We could try for it, but... Whoa. That's a big dino. Oh! I think actually we're going to try for it here. We just take it slow. Boom. I'll admit that I thought I went too far. Okay. We're good. We're good. Alright. There's got to be something down here. Whoa. That's a graphical glitch. We definitely need to stay away from the water here, though. If we can, I'll avoid it. Which doesn't really look possible. Let's fuck it. Let's go for it. Go, 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 go. Oh man, even a baby croc would be able to just like snack us. Go, 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 go. And we're up. You know, I'm gonna avoid the gastrolith until we find some food or a place where AI are spawning. I'm not gonna eat something that's gonna make my food bar go down faster. Did I just put myself on like an island? I think so. This is so croc territory. Oh my gosh. This is gonna take one player. Just one. Oh, now we definitely put ourselves on an island. Fuck it. Let's go. Go. The problem is with the crocs, you do not get to see them until they strike. So even if they're just below the surface, they're invisible to you. They have to be surfaced for you to see them. And obviously if they're going to try to strike you, they're not going to just like... Gosh, we keep having to go water. This was awful. But yeah, they're going to strike us. They're going to strike us from below. And they're going to hit us all at once, and we're going to be toast. I don't know what this footprint thing on the map... Oh, there's one door. I don't know what this footprint thing on the map means. I don't know what any of those means. I probably should look them up, because they're probably something important. But I don't know. Do. I'm too lazy to look it up. There we go. Okay, we got across safely. That was quite a few river crossings. And we're in a whole new world. Whole new world with plenty of food. Gosh, that is such like excellent croc territory right there. Like they could easily capture player, even if they missed a strike, they could just go around to one of the next like streams on the opposing side of whatever island you're on and just wait for you. Alright, I activated night vision. Get some more light. The night vision in this version, the beta version, is way better than the OG version that we were playing. It's way better. Which is thankful, because then it makes it... It does make it less scary, I will say that. That other game had it to where you could walk pretty darn close to a dinosaur, and outside of hearing them, you would have no idea. With this game, the night vision is quite a bit better, so theoretically you should be able to see something if you're looking in the right direction. Let's roll! We still haven't found so much as like a chicken or my other Carnosaur run. The base I found is just, it's so excellent. It's such an excellent placement for a base because AI consistently spawn there. So it must be like an AI spawning area. And then I also have the base itself to hide in. If I were to take damage, like I could just run into the forest, circle back, and then plant myself in one of the buildings in a dark room and just sit there. It's such good strategy. I've not had any players. I've never even seen really players go into the bases, but nonetheless go room by room looking to see if somebody's sitting in there. It's kind of obvious. You think, be like, oh, that would be a good spot, but at the same time, majority of the time when you go into there, there's nobody there. So is it really worth searching half the time? Probably not. Especially because you don't know what you're going to find either. Could be a herbivore, or it could be a fully grown Carnosaur, like my other save is. You just don't know. We really don't need water. We need food. There's just nothing spawning. Not hearing deer, not hearing boar. Not hearing any clucks or squawks. AI. Oh god! Run! Run! We should be faster, theoretically. Run! That guy came out of nowhere. Is he still following us? He's not. He's not. He gave up pursuit. We were about to be somebody else's snack. Oh boy. Full grown Carnosaur? Sure, let's go. Baby Carnosaur? No. No. Actually, this territory looks awfully familiar. Is that a boar over there? No, it's not moving. I think we're close to my other base. Yeah. Let's see if I can find it. We'll find food, because that's, again, typically AI have been spawning near my base of old. Thankfully, babies have pretty much unlimited stamina, so we're able to outrun that fiend. And a Carnosaur is supposed to be incredibly fast, historically. So it makes sense that we were able to outrun our foe. We might be smaller than a T-Rex, but we're supposed to be way faster on open ground. Yeah, that's a Carnosaur of some... not Carnosaur, that's a carnivore of some kind. Let's use up. Let's be a little risky here. Let's use up our stamina and try to find the base, so we can eat something, and then we'll run into one of the buildings and chill for a second. And I won't make you guys wait. Wait and watch while I chill. I'll pause the recording and we'll start back up once the stamina comes back. Of course, there's the slight risk that if I die in the building, if I get eaten, then I'll just have to tell you and you'll miss it. But have no fear. My strategy has no flaws. Theoretically, ooh, I might have taken a wrong turn. We might have. Shoot. I can hear my dinosaur starting to pant. Keep going. Oh gosh. That sounded scary. I think it should be over here. We're looking for some like mass right there. That's what we're looking for. Yep, okay, we're in the same area. This is the base that I made the home of my other Carnosaur. Because AI would just spawn aplenty here. And I would see players. And I did have some interactions with players, but I didn't see that many players. It's a much smaller base, so I think a lot of people just bypass it. Oh man, we are dangerously low on stam. But we need something. A lot of ferrets, or what they look like ferrets, spawn here. Along with chickens and pheasants, and then like occasionally like a boar will spawn. What the hell? That sounded like a human. Okay, so there's nothing dead nearby. So just keep an eye on the grass. For some sort of movement. I'm hearing plenty of noises. But gosh, maybe it's something with the server. Maybe it's an official server. So they should all be set up the same, question mark. So we should be able to see something. Uh-oh. We're getting to the danger zone again. Food's running low. The problem is now we're running out of stam. So We could get bamboozled here. Yeah, this is not good. Not good at all. Alright, we're gonna have to take a risk. We're out of stamina. And this fog is so thick I can't see crap. We're gonna have to hide. Gonna have to hide. And then I will pause the recording. And we'll come back when I'm either dead and we're starting over again, or when I have some stamina to go hunt. This is where I was hiding. This random dark room next to a bed. Alright, so I'm gonna pause the recording and we'll be back shortly. And we are back. I went and did some laundry and used the bathroom, and our stamina is fully back, but we're in pain. We're in the danger zone yet again. It's clearly where I thrive, so, you know, it's probably a good thing. And lag. And it's still foggy! I can't hunt in this. We're gonna die. I can't. This was like optimal hunting ground on my other Carnosaur save. There was always something to eat here. And we ain't seeing squat. Just something. If we get literally anything in our stomach, it'll pause the damage. Literally anything. Nope. Nope. Just let me be the little Carnosaur that could be. Whoa. That was quite a roar and pretty close by. It's probably the dude that chased us. Oh yeah, if we take any fall damage, we're dead. Gosh, this lag. What? Okay, the fog's clearing, the fog's clearing. Look, 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 look. A ferret. A chicken. A pheasant. A deer. A boar. A dead dinosaur. I'm starting to question this server setup. This is just nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I'm starting to question whether or not if maybe some reason there's AI have been disabled. Well, if I'm gonna die, I might as well roar. Sick roar. Roar of a baby about to die of starvation. If I die again, I'll switch up servers. I'm not going to keep playing. I'm going to try to find something with better ping, and if this... Oh, yeah, we're about to go down. Hopefully find something that actually has frickin' AI in it to eat. Gosh, just a forest of nothing. We're gonna die sprinting and our body's just gonna slide. Go flying. Well, whoa! Let's make it cinematic. Yeah. Extra cool. That guy that chased us was, I think, down there. Oh. Not dead yet. We're about to be, though. And we're running, running, running. What do? You just keep running. If we take like literally a hit from anything, we're toast. Well, it was nice to get back to my base, but that didn't do us any good. My base let me down here. Yeah, it let me down. Boop! And we did. Yep. We're toast. Okay. I will stop the recording, find another server, and start this yet again. Alright. Welcome back. I took a little bit of a break there after we died to go do some stuff, and I spawned back in as a T-Rex. Now, I cheated only 1.3%, because this is a T-Rex actually had going not with the intention of recording, but you start off at 25%, and I'm at like 26.38%, so we only have a tiniest of smidge head start. We're going to give a T-Rex a try here. I don't think this is going to be the greatest. What's with the music? Let's turn that down. We don't need that. So we're going to see. I don't necessarily think the T-Rex is going to be the most enjoyable to watch because it just takes so long to grow. We'll see. We'll see. It's not like the OG version that I was playing. We grew a lot faster. And unfortunately, the ping is still crazy high, too, which doesn't help us. So hopefully we don't get a ton of lag here. Let's keep it going. I'm pretty good on food and water. I know this server has actual animals to eat this time around, so hopefully we don't just starve to death like we did previous 2 turns. That was kind of nuts, though. That 2 whole games, all the running around I did, and we couldn't find anything to eat. I'm not sure if the server was bugged or I was just getting really unlucky. No idea. No idea. Let's keep it rolling. And of course we load back into a foggy game. Definitely eerie, that's for sure. Let's see here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, the other game was scarier at night because it just the night vision didn't work as well. So you had like a, I don't know, 30, 40-yard cone around you that you could see, and then it was just pitch black. This kind of seems like a cliff. Let's find another way around. We got to be careful if we actually want to make it to adulthood. It'd be really cool to have an adult T-Rex. So this might be one of those things where this becomes part of a series of me trying to get an adult T-Rex. Especially if we die a bunch. Ooh. I'm not sensing any bodies nearby. So we're going to have to find the whole... We're going to have to find something the old-fashioned way. Oh, let's not. No, thank you. There we go. Let's see here. I got done just a little bit ago playing some Age of Sigmar. It's a pretty good old board game, and I was using actually 2 T-Rexes in that. I was playing the Lizardmen, and the T-Rexes in there, they're cool. They do a lot of damage, but their bite attack is kind of disappointing. It used to do like an absolute ton of damage, but then they nerfed it, and so now it does good damage. It's just not as cool as it once was. Not as flashy with how much damage it does. So I was kind of disappointed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a cliff. Whoa. Oh, that was a fall. I can't see dick. Where are we going? Perfect. Yeah, I tried to look for a server that didn't have super high ping either, and unfortunately, all of them had crazy high ping, so we're gonna have to deal with it. Baby Rex. Baby Rex. Yeah, we're pretty vulnerable. Now everybody's gonna want to kill us. Especially because they know how hard it is to raise a Rex, and how dangerous we'll be if we do get to be fully grown. Oh, I didn't have my night vision on. There we go. No, I do. See, it's night and day. If you just go to the first half of this video, you can see the difference between that version and the beta version here. Night and day. And still no bodies. Thankfully, I do have my mutation, I believe. Let's check. Yep. I went with the mutation that our food drains slower. I usually go with that one, and then I also like to go with the one where you get water back when you eat something. It just makes it so you're so much more survivable, and you can kind of tank those long periods if you don't see any good opportunities for food or something like that. You can kind of hold off for a while. And then getting the water back when you eat stuff, also quite handy. Just kind of makes your water take quite a bit longer to go down, especially if you're eating. So all around, just makes you much more survivable. I could go with just damage buffs, which is technically something but I'd rather decrease the hassle part than necessarily just increase damage. And plus, a lot of the damage dealing things, they would make a difference, but they're not like crazy damage buffs. There's nothing that's just like 20% more damage. It's like 20% more damage against a creature that has low health or something like that. It's like, it doesn't really seem that spicy to me, to be honest with you. We might have just went in this circle. Question mark. Oh, for a second there, I thought I saw like a raider flare go off. I've been playing too much Arc Raiders. I think we just went into a circle. I think I came from over there. That's hilarious. It's not like we're trying to get anywhere though. We're just looking for food or dinosaurs. I do really want to play as a human. I think it'd be cool to have some sort of like extraction mission. You know, you spawn on a random spot on the island, and you got to go collect stuff, and then use it to slowly maybe get like put a boat back into working order, or maybe there's multiple ways out. If anybody's seen like people play the game called Granny, where you have to like find ways to escape the haunted house before Granny kills you. You could kind of do something like that, but for Jurassic Park, and have it so that all the people can try to have multiple ways out. Maybe there's a boat you can repair. Maybe there's like if you can get into like like an air control tower, maybe you can call for support or call for like a pickup or something like that. And then all of these escape routes would take multiple pieces of items that would be, you know, scattered across the island, and you had to collect them all to try to get out. That would be pretty cool. In my opinion, that'd be pretty intense. And I would love to do that and record that. That'd be fun. I would like to get in that dome, but I bet you it's just flat. If some of the clips I've seen were new, I'd have to check. But I'm pretty sure it's just flat grass in there. There's nothing in those domes. I guess it's not really a dome, but I'm assuming that's the aviary for the birds. I will say this though, while playing all the Isles lately, playing so much of it, it has made me really in the mood for Jurassic Park. I might the originals, not the newer ones. Newer ones I don't think were bad at all, but I didn't hate them like other people. And you know, you got a good dose of dinosaurs, but some of the latter ones were kind of ridiculous. It just doesn't feel like Jurassic Park if you're not on the island or on one of the islands trying to get off of it. And some of those ones they weren't. It was more action-packy rather than like monster horror survival. So you know, it kind of depends on the one, which one I like, or sorry, how much I like it. Kind of varies. Although it is, you know what I mean. It's tough to, it's always tough to beat the OG series, and the very first Jurassic Park was really good. But I think all three of the originals were very good. I liked them all. I'm sure eventually we'll get with all the frickin' remakes going on nowadays, I bet you we'll get a remake here. See, like, this could be like one of those things where like the people, you know, if you're a human, you come in, you repair this or something, and that's one piece, and then you got to go somewhere else to get something, or it's just a black wall. Yeah, we can't even get close to it. That's hilarious. Oh, for a minute there, I thought that was something coming down the road at us. I was like, shoot. Unfortunately, we are not of any good size to fight stuff. You know, unless it's something else that's in baby form, we're not winning. Our only chance is to run and to hide. Probably to run first, and then hide once we get a little ways away. We're burning through our stamina right now. Let's see if we can get up on this rock here. Lay down right here for a little bit. Oh, what fun! While we're waiting, let's take a gander. It's still at 20. Look at that. All that time, all that running we went up what? 0.5% ish. That's crazy slow growth rate. Crazy slow. This is generally one of the dinosaurs that you could like fill up on food. Ooh, man, fill up on food, water, and then get the slow food lose stat or drain stat mutation, and just find somewhere safe, and then just sit your dinosaur down, and then just go do something else, and then just periodically check up on it, and then fill it back up on food and water, and then sit it back down, and just rinse repeat because it takes way too long. Mm. Oh, sorry, drinking a mint protein shake. It's pretty good. Um, I just, I get it. It's the Rex. You know, it's the Rex and the saltwater croc are by far the powerhouses of fully grown dinosaurs, at least in this game. So I get not wanting to have them be overpowered. Totally get it. And they'd be overpowered if you could grow one instantly, because then everybody would be just running those dinosaurs. But there's also a point where it's like, holy cow, the amount of time investment you have to put into these darn things. I do like the skin layout I have on this guy. It looks pretty cool. If we can become a cannibal, we're 100% doing it. If we find another Rex, we're going to eat him. We're going to snatch him up. Let's see. I heard something roar. Sounded like it came over that way, but I'm not sure. I also think stamina needs a little rework. I think stamina needs to regenerate faster. It just takes too darn long. You have to, sometimes, especially if you really deplete it, it takes forever to regenerate. I think it needs to go faster. I would also like to see, this could be asking a lot, but it'd be cool to have some sort of like end game, I guess, if you will, when you're playing as a dinosaur. I think that'd be pretty sweet. Let's see. Man, we ain't seeing nothing. A whole lot of nothing. I do think for once I chose a camo that actually blends into the terrain quite well. Versus usually I like to, nowadays, now that I figured out how to do like the kind of white albino skin, I usually do that because it just looks cool on dinosaurs. But oh, is there like a cave up here? Kind of, but I bet you would get stuck back there if you try to go back there. This game has quite a few areas that you can fall down into and just essentially be cast into the ethereal. Dig another swig here. Delicious. I do want to start. I downloaded Crimson Desert. And this whole channel was meant to be me playing, I said medieval games, but I think at this point it's just going to be kind of any game I want to play. But I do see a lot of people playing Crimson Desert, and I do want to play it. It's such a massive game. I'm having that kind of that trepidation of starting it, because I know it could just consume me. So sooner or later I will be starting it, and we'll be recording my journey on that. But there'll also be more Arc Raiders to come, as we have a update coming soon. It's the update where they're adding shredders to more places, which is going to be unfortunate. That's going to be scary. And then I don't know if this is the update where they're adding a map. I hope it is. We could use some like fresh content. I would like to see more guns. I would like to see more loot. Just general loot that you can pick up, cooler loot to sell. More gadgets and equipment would be cool, but I would really like more guns. And hopefully, let's see if we can hit 27. Wow, we're finally at 27%. Look at that, 2% off the starting. Holy cow! It'd be cool to also see some cosmetics that don't suck. I hate the majority of the cosmetics in that game. I think they're ugly. I get that you have like a theme or style that you're going to and you're trying to stick with that, but you could still make a really good looking skins. And because they have a couple that look pretty good, but then the other ones just look like trash. They just look awful. It's like, no, thank you. I'm not paying a penny for any of that stuff. Like, even if you gave it to me free, I wouldn't wear it. It just looks ugly. We need to stop running. Once you get below a certain stamina percentage, your stamina regeneration drops. So it's actually, you regenerate stamina quicker if you don't completely exhaust yourself. Plus, that leaves us pretty vulnerable if we exhaust ourselves. And still no carcasses on the radar. I just heard some sort of heavy breathing. I wonder if that was me or if we're being watched. Oh, oh, oh. There's two people over there. I thought I heard fighting. Let's go around. Let's go around. Come on, don't stop. Ah, this game with bugs. Okay, let's go this way. It looked like they're fighting, but maybe they weren't. Oh, they're right there. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Again, I can't fight anybody, and they looked much more grown than I. Time to leave. Oh, we just walked ourselves. Oh, there's another one down there. Oh, I think we're going in kind of Death's Valley here. Let's lie down for a second. Oh. They don't look big, whatever they are, but I bet you they're bigger than us. They could be raptors, or they could be one of the other species that's not fully grown. I'm gonna take a quick swig here. I want to drink that shake before it gets lukewarm. Then it'll get gross. But we want to give a little bit of time for them to get away. A little time for them to go away. We're in a spot that unless they accidentally stumble upon us, which they could, we should be pretty safe. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're going to be going that direction that player went. So we are vulnerable. Oh man, I want to get down there. We could be going to our deaths here. We're going to have to stay on the move. Oh, yeah. Gosh, this game and all the the little invisible walls and things that you clip on, it's a bug. That's kind of why I want to find another dinosaur game that maybe is a little bit more refined. And hopefully it has a bigger player base. And with servers that don't have absolute trash ping. Just keep running. I do really want to try out a Triceratops, so I think if we die, we might try out that one in the next episode. That could be the next step. Is try out something that isn't a carnivore, and then maybe we can find some food for fucking once. I really need to figure out what those things on the map mean. They gotta mean something important, but I have no idea what that means. Okay, maybe he's following us. The Rex kind of runs weird. Let's go this way. He doesn't turn very well. Not like the other dinosaurs that turn a lot better. I wonder if that's on purpose or if that's just something in the controls that's making him janky. Let's go this way. We'll probably be a little safer if we don't just follow the path. Just because we're so small, we kind of blend into these bushes a little bit more, rather than just a blind open path. I didn't mean to hit that. I didn't see him. Oh, you know what? That other dinosaur that we saw run off there was probably running away because we saw those two other dinosaurs fighting. He's probably one of them. He was probably hauling butt away because he was about to lose. That's probably what happened there. I hope he's following us. Yeah, just nothing. They really need, I feel like boar and deer should get highlighted on the map. I feel like they should. That way players can actually find the darn things. It wouldn't surprise me if that guy was hiding in there. See, I don't know what this footprint thing is on the map either. It fills up the closer and closer that we get to it. I don't know what it means. Alright, we'll go in here, we'll pause for a second. All these bushes should pretty well hide us. Let's take a look. Oh, we got a whole 0.3%. Sometimes I can't tell if some of the dinosaur noises I'm hearing are my dinosaur or somebody else's. Man. Like even if we hit medium, like even if we get the medium-sized Rex, I think we'll stand so much better chance to be able to protect ourselves. If we get to this young adult stage, we'll be so much better off. Let's see, let's try Triceratops, deer, chicken, rabbit. Haven't found any of these. Crab. Didn't know that was the thing. Coastal, huh? Why don't we try to find the coast? Let's see if we can hunt some crab. Maybe something will spawn. Maybe not, but maybe. Let's go slow. This game has some serious fall damage. on my more fully grown Carnosaur, I took one of the mutations where fall damage takes away from your stamina before it hits your health, which actually came in handy once already. But there's been other times where I've fallen and almost killed my Carnosaur. There's plenty of times already that I've fallen like death, but that particular time would have been bad because my Carnosaur was pretty high percentage, and I would have been sad to lose him to fall damage, and not in some epic battle. But thankfully, it took away from stamina, and then I did have a different time where I did land. Before I had that mutation, I took a ton of fall damage, but of course I lived near that base that I showed you guys earlier. So then I just went into one of the buildings and laid down for like an hour. It was nuts. And then I was back to full health. Again, I think this game, the healing takes too long, stamina takes too long. A lot of things I think just take a little bit too much time. I think those wait timers could really be used to downgrade a little bit. Oh, what is that? You guys just see that? Did it see me? Did it start running? Let's go this way a little bit. Oh, did we seriously end up back up at that stupid dome? I need to get away from this thing. Oh, is that it? Oh, it's just a plant. I was 100% going to go in for a bite. 100%. But no, it's just a plant. Let's keep it going. And we're back to the dome. Oh, we're back at this place. No, I refuse. I refuse. Back at the radar place that we were like an hour ago. Let's go this way. I refuse. I was going towards those footprints things, but nope. I refuse. I want to go somewhere new. Come on. No chicken, no boar. And I'm completely avoiding the gastroless. I even know, it helps you grow faster, but it's just not. If I can't find food, then taking something that, yes, makes me grow faster, but makes me also lose food faster is not a good idea. Wow, it really changed weather there. Oh man, our Rex really blends in with this. It looks sick. I can't remember what I designed him to look like when he was an adult. Because usually when I customize them, I customize for the end game, not the beginning when he looks like a baby. Uh-oh, I think we just walked ourselves into a dead end. Okay. We have to do it because it's cinematic, but it could get us killed. So here we go. 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 Ready? Excellent. Cinematic. Boing. Let's keep it going. Oh, definitely some human stuff down here. Anything good for me to eat? Nope. Gosh, yeah, they got some serious graphical glitches too. The game still, I think, is still listed in beta, and it's been in the works for a long time, so I don't think this game's ever going to be completed. Maybe it is completed, maybe I just misread or read the wrong area. Oh, we need to slow down. We burned through our stam. Let's go up there. And then we'll lay down. This way we at least have some nice a nice view to monitor our surroundings. We really blend in with our surroundings, so it'd be smarter to lay in the bush, then I can't see squat. I want to see if something's around. Seeing a whole lot of nothing. Alright, but take a quick swig, quick swig. Mmm. Delicioso. It's actually not that bad. I saw it was Thin Mint protein powder, chocolate protein powder. And I was like, dude, I do like me some Thin Mints. It's not like my favorite cookie, but I do like them. I was like, so I wonder how that's going to be protein powder wise. So it's actually pretty good. It's not overpowering with its sweetness or its thin minty. I've had some protein powders where you start drinking them and it's like, oh, dude, this is excellent because it's super sweet and it's delicious. But then it becomes after just the like first protein bottle, when you go, the next day to make another one, it's you're sick of it. And I'm a person who really likes his sweets. So, but I've had several protein powders go that direction where it's like, oh, this is delicious, and then it's just something about it, your taste buds just switch off. It's like, nope, that was too much. That was too sweet. Um, and I love my sweets, but yeah, so I had to be really careful. I've wasted a lot of powders in the past. So I was a little nervous on this one too, that it was going to be too sweet, and I was going to love it and then hate every other bottle subsequent to it. But no, I'm like halfway through the freaking container already. Usually I just do like some sort of like double chocolate or extreme chocolate or something chocolatey, but I decided to branch out. I like to try things. I like to try things. That's why Amazon's such a weakness of mine. I can go on there and I can just see snacks from other parts of the world, and I like to try things. Usually adds up pretty quickly in price, though. um, especially when the snacks are all like $20, $30. Then all of a sudden, whoa, and then it goes up real quick. I did get some squid jerky the other day, and I hadn't had squid since I was a kid. I was like, man, I want to try some of this, and squid jerky was really good. I have 2 packages of buttered squid jerky left. I tried a couple different flavors, but the buttered kind was my favorite, so I ordered some more. But now I have 2 packages left, so I need to eat them. I probably won't order anymore after that. Gosh, you think I would see a bunny, a pheasant, something? Like, it would make sense if you, like, really populated the bunnies and the pheasants, because then larger dinosaurs can't really use it to sustain their diet. It fills up, like, none of their hunger bar. But smaller dinosaurs like us, oh, we both saw each other there. Yeah, and he's going the other way. I am bigger than him. Yeah, it looked like a big raptor or something. But if he came from that direction, there's probably no food. So we'll head out in a different direction here. I think I'm gonna do some. So you're probably guys are probably gonna see some more Arc Raider videos pop out here soon. I have to get the will to start. Crimson. Oh, that sounded big. That roar. I have to get the will to start Crimson Desert, but once I do, I'm sure we'll get all sorts of videos pumping out. There looks to be so many cool armor sets in that game, like just a nuts amount. And it looks like maybe people can customize it. I'm not sure. Oh my gosh! Run! That thing, whatever it was bigger than me, and that's all I need to know. I don't even care what it is. If we're lucky, he didn't see us, or he was going towards that roar. Oh, that was another one, but that actually sounded like one of the herbivores. That didn't sound like a carnosaur roar. I don't know the roars well enough to be able to identify them. We're definitely in the open. Oh, there it is again. There it is again. That's definitely where that other dinosaur was running off to. I think there might be two big boys having a duel of some kind. Because you might as well make noise then, because it's really cinematic. It would be nice to find a big T-Rex so you guys can see what we're trying to be. Obviously, you know what T-Rexes look like, but it would still be cool to see it. Maybe, if we're lucky, it doesn't eat us. And we can kind of follow it around and just scavenge its remains. Or maybe we get unlucky and it's a cannibal one. Or the person decides to go the cannibal route like I want to. And, you know, they eat us. I want to lay down and regenerate some stamina, but... Oh. Oh. I think we're dead, boys. Oh! Oh, that scared the shit out of me. As soon as I heard the flies and I saw that big boy, it was game over. That scared the crap out of me. We couldn't outrun him to save our lives. That was so cinematic. It was just like the Jurassic Park movies when they heard the flies and then all of a sudden the big T-Rex is right there after it was enjoying its meal. And just like that, he looked up at us and was like, oh, we're dead. Well, that'll be the end of this episode. The next time we're going to try a herbivore. And we're going to try a Triceratops. We're going to give it a go. So, hopefully it works out. But thanks for tuning in on this episode. I'll see you guys on the next adventure. Sir Nirnroot out.